Hey friends, Shawn here with Manly Made Minute, and I just wanted to pop on and do a really quick, really simple Christmas card for you. I'm just going to do the card front, and this is from Anthony's Papercraft, and this is the Snowman Trio. So this is all 3 stamps that come in this stamp set. I did not put the sentiment on this. It just has a burr sentiment. But I wanted to show you something that this set is just the simplicity of this set, and then how to make this pop and make a very simple card. So let's just get started. I'm using my Mailing watercolors for this, and I'm using some of the shimmers. So I've mixed a blue with a silver shimmer. I've got the silver shimmer by itself, and then I'm just going to use a black, green, and a red. And super easy, super quick to do. So what I want to do is I want to start with the snowman. And the snowman, for the snowman, I mixed the blue and the silver shimmer. And I might need just a tiny bit more. So let me just grab a little bit more to throw in my palette here, just to make sure that I have enough. All right. Mix those two together. And now what I'm going to do with a fine tip brush is I'm just going to trace the lines of this. I'm not going to fully color this in. I just want this to kind of have a little pop on it. So not being too careful, I'm just going to follow my lines and trace that outside. Okay, very easy. And this is just to give it that kind of that cold kind of feel, that snow kind of feel. And I'm not coloring all of that in. All right, I'm just very loose kind of color and tracing here. Nothing too crazy fancy on this, right? I just like the simplicity. I really liked the design of these snowman because it just has a little movement to it. And I wanted to keep that movement without fully coloring it in. And I'm going to show you what happened when I colored this in with some shimmer. And because I tried to do the whole thing and I'm like, not digging it. And this worked out a little bit better. And I will put the link down below for this stamp set at anthonyspapercraft.com. I am a design team member for his team. You will get 10% off with my code listed below. And then just know Anthony will be closing up shop here end of the year. So make sure to grab some of these before they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. But these are just the cutest little things. All right, now what I did is I took silver, and I wanted this stuff to be like the snow. So I took silver shimmer, that is it. Nothing mixed with it, it just, and I'll show you close up here. This is the silver shimmer. All right, now I did the same thing, just to get that movement of the snow, and like the wind's whipping up that snow. I just did the same thing along the bottom of this. That's it. Now I wanted to add a little bit of shimmer up here to his hat, so where that white fur would be, I threw that silver shimmer. Okay, rinse my brush. Now I want a typical Santa hat, so I'm going to take my red. This is all watercolor. You could color pencil this. You could use inks and paint this on. You could just stamp this in a color and call it a day. I did just black, and I used VersaFine black. This is not on watercolor paper because I wasn't going to be wetting this a whole ton. So this is just on Nina 110-pound cardstock. All right. Now I want to go back over to this little guy with his top hat. So we're just going to go typical top hat color on this. Remember, these are watercolors, so these will dry back just a little bit. So by filling this in black, it's going to take away my lines, but once this dries back, you'll be able to see that popping through. It'll almost be like a black gray, and I just leave it at that with one coat, and that's it, okay? And I didn't want to do black over here, because I wanted to get this as much Christmas color as I can, so now I'm just going to take green and fill in his little hat here with green. And that is it. That's it. That's this card. Simple, easy. I will probably add a Merry Christmas sentiment. I might use the Burr sentiment over here. I actually might take and make a mound of snow right here with a die cut, or just cut it out and then pop that up on dimensionals and have some snow hill right here that'll just follow them like they're all sliding down the hill. And that's most likely what I will do. But there you go. Simple, easy, doesn't get any better than that. Let me just see if I can kind of show you the shimmer that you get off of that. Any shimmer will work. Now, if you do not have shimmer watercolors, let me show you a little trick. Get yourself some Perfect Pearls. This is like an aqua Perfect Pearls. And I would literally probably add just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of a blue ink for my stamp. Add this with water, dilute it with water, and you're going to get the same thing. Here, I would just use the original Perfect Pearls, which is this one. Original Perfect Pearls. Add water, just add a couple little on your palette, and then add water, and I can get the same thing here. That's it. Super easy, super adorable and cute. Little snow hill on here, and you'd have yourself a Christmas card. So, and then just to show you quick, here is where I didn't finish it. I'll apply this a little bit here, but this is just filling in the snowman with that shimmer straight on, and it's hard for the camera to pick it up. You lose some of the look of it until you tilt it to get the shimmer, and then you can see the lines through that shimmer. But it does work. It's just a little different look overall, and I just liked the color of this with a little bit. It gives it that cold feeling of snow. Check out that link below, anthonyspapercraft.com. Use my code SAPC10 for 10% off, and he's got some great stamp sets left, so go ahead and check it out. And thanks all for hanging in with me for just a quick little stamp set here from Anthony's Papercraft.